Hey guys, it's Geek the Geek and I'm back again on Pokemon Showdown where I have another replay for you guys today, where as you can see I'm going against another Sun team. Now I love going against Sun teams because I actually know how to do that, and that's where I feel comfortable with this Rain team. Now as you saw in the last one, it was very intense, lots of switching, and my opponent really tried to win the Weather War. And as you're going to see in this one, the Weather War again was very important, yet there's other ways of winning it, unlike last time where sometimes I would, just keep switching Politoed in and out. So we're going to go ahead and just jump right into this match. Actually wait, before I jump into it, again, I'm putting this before all my videos. I want to know what you guys think about me vlogging nationals, and I also want to remind you guys that I am going to have the International Challenge review as soon as I get back from nationals. So if you're pumped for that, do tell me, because it's gonna take some time to do that, because I do want to make it a good one, and I did very well, so it should be very informational. And then other than that, yeah, we're just gonna get right into this. I'm very busy because of nationals again, but at least I have a few replays for you guys with my Rain team. So going right into this, Ludicolo and Politoed was my obvious lead. Now, this is because I get up my Rain. Yes, he leads Charizard here, but I'm okay with that because that means I can switch out, I can Rain Dance, I can do all this stuff. Now, I didn't know how good my player is, so I always like to start off by Rain Dancing, as you might have saw in the last replay, just in case my opponent is foolish enough to go for the Solar Beam. But because I'm Scarfed, I get my Rain Dance off before it can Solar Beam. So it uses Solar Beam and it gets locked in. And obviously I faked out that Sylveon because I did not want to take a Hyper Voice to the face. I could eat it up pretty well, but there's no reason to take unnecessary damage, so I could have Scalded and did some damage that turn. But it actually would have been bad because the sun would have been up when Ludicolo went because of Swift Swim, and then Politoed would have Rain Danced right afterwards because I'm Scarfed, and the Scarf is slower than the Swift Swim. But that's another thing that's very interesting. Most Politoeds are actually, it's probably like even which ones are bulky and which ones are Scarf and fast. My Politoed is Scarf max speed, so because of that I can get off my Rain Dance before Charizard can even use Solar Beam, and now that it's raining, this Charizard uses Solar Beam, but now it has to absorb Light and wait to use it next turn, and I already know that it's going to use Solar Beam on Politoed, so this puts me at a very big advantage. And not only that, but Sylveon is slower than my entire team, so it can either switch out or do whatever, but at this point I'm not too scared of it because I have switch-ins for it, and I'm ready to take it out next turn by switching in my Metagross for the Iron Head. Now also Charizard's Solar Beam against Metagross really won't do much. Now this Rain Boosted Scald from Ludicolo sadly does not take out Charizard. Now, I wasn't too surprised by that, because bulky Charizards can take that, and my Ludicolo is a fairly bulky one, so I wasn't too bummed out by that. It does mean he can potentially set up the Rain later, but I'm very comfortable with this because I do have Politoed in the back, so when he does switch his Charizard out, sends it back in, I'll be ready. Now, I expected him to either switch out or to go for the Protect. Now, if he did switch out, I felt like he was going to bring in Lando T or something like that, something to intimidate my Metagross so my Iron Head wouldn't KO the Sylveon, but I decided to just double into it because I know it's the only thing that's going to attack this turn. I'm not scared of a Heat Wave in the rain, so it was a good play. But now he does bring in his Charizard again. He's got a Chlorophyll boosted Venusaur, but again, I'm not scared about this. I can just send in my Politoed, set up the rain. He can't risk the Solar Beam, so I'm not scared of that, and I can easily protect the Metagross. Now, my opponent is smart here and protects his Charizard, but at the same time, maybe not really, because I didn't have any offensive pressure there. There was really nothing to be worried about, and this Venusaur just goes for a Leech Seed. Maybe his good play would have been to Giga Drain the Ludicolo spot, but he didn't go for that, and because I'm Scarf, I easily take out his Charizard. Venusaur without Chlorophyll boost. As you're about to see, Metagross just one-shots it, and if that was a Mega, he'd be able to eat that Zen Headbutt up, but because Venusaur on the Sun team is not Mega, and it tends to be run more offensive, it really just can't eat that. And now I'm already way up, and there's basically nothing my opponent can do, no matter what he has in the back. I believe I still have my Hydreigon waiting in the back, so this is pretty much the game. I decide to just go ahead and preserve the 4-0 because I am mean like that, and I go ahead and protect Scald. And this is just how offensive Politoed is. Politoed's Scald one-shots Lando T, which is very nice. But that is the battle, just again showing the importance of winning Weather Wars and how easy it can sometimes be. It's actually very easy for Politoed because not only do I start with the rain compared to Charizard Y, but Charizard Y's only way of setting it back up is by switching out and switching back in. Charizard Y is pretty frail, my Politoed is faster, and I can lock myself into Rain Dance. I just have so many ways. I think Politoed does it a lot better than Charizard Y. That's why this Weather War was very easy to win. Not only that, but Metagross was just very nice to be able to switch in at any time when his fire attacks were weakened in the rain, and so Metagross could even take some hits. But other than that, guys, please leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed, and if you're liking these replays, do tell me, because this is all I really have for you this week. But other than that, subscribe, because I'll continue to post daily, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.